Hello and welcome to your social media recruiting system presented by the Digital Divas. Well, get excited, my friend, because what you're about to learn here are very powerful and proven strategies that are going to help you leverage and use social media the right way so you can start attracting people to you instead of chasing after them and start seeing some real results in your business. So, my name is Terry. I'm going to kick things off. I'm your first diva. Pretty much just an overview of what to expect and what you're going to be learning over the next 5 days. So let's dive right in. And first things first, we all want to take a quick second here. All of the divas want to congratulate you on not only taking a step in the right direction for your business, but also for yourself. Recognizing that maybe what you've been doing, what you're doing, is keeping you stuck and frustrated. You're not seeing the results and the success that you really dreamed about when you started your business. So we congratulate you for rolling up your sleeves and wanting to learn something different. And we thank you for joining us and wanting to learn from us, as we can't wait for you to start implementing what you're going to be learning here into your own business. So over the next 5 days, you're going to be receiving an email with your training video taught by a different diva. So you're not only going to get one of us, you're going to get 6 of us. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in just a second, about the divas. And so we want to make sure you understand that you're actually going to be able to binge watch all of this training, all the training here in about an hour if you choose to. So if you're like an action taker and a doer and you wanted this information like yesterday, then this is going to be perfect for you. But whatever way you choose to watch the training, we encourage you to save it, as you're going to want to refer back to it because we're going to be dishing out a lot of good stuff here. So our intention and our focus when we created this training was so you could take action right away. And that, my friend, is really the key to success and seeing results in your business, is when you learn something different, that you implement it and take action on it. All right, so a little bit about the divas. Well, we had to come up with something catchy, and the digital divas just stuck. We all like to have fun, laugh, we're all silly, and we like things all digital. But we did want to come together and sort of collaborate to bring something that was simple and tangible for network marketers to be able to use right now, because we know so many people are struggling on social media to build correctly in the right way. And we know what it's like to be on that struggle bus. We've been there. And so we actually got super frustrated, probably just like you, with everything that we were doing in our, from what our uplines were telling us. Really going back to that 100 list, those three-way calls, the parties, the meetings in the evening time, and it goes on and on and on, right? And even social media really didn't prove much different, through all the copy and paste messages to complete strangers, and then posting your stuff all over social media only to get ignored or sometimes unfriended. So we know what it's like to be stuck and frustrated, and we realized at some point in our businesses that we wanted to find a better way. And we did find the better way, which is what we're going to be showing you today, and that was attraction marketing. And this is really a highly leveraged growth strategy that you're going to be learning here. So we want you to get excited about that, because it's something completely different that just a small percentage of network marketers are really using right now. So your social media recruiting system, well, consider this as your go-to strategy, because when you get online and you start building a business of any kind, you have to have a plan or a strategy. And so your social media recruiting system, what you're learning here, is your go-to system. All right, as you go through this entire training and the 5 steps you're going to be learning, we want you to consider and think of these 5 steps as your framework, or the foundation for your business. Because once you have these in place, and you start utilizing and using these strategies, they become your foundation for you to keep growing upon. Meaning, you're going to start seeing results, you're going to start seeing growth, and you're actually going to start having opportunities come your way, just like it has for all of us divas here. All right, moving on to the next slide here. So remember how I mentioned we like to refer to as those strategies as the old world, old school tactics? Well, what you're looking at here is really just a basic traditional way of how we recruit when we get started in our businesses, offline. And so we get out there and we start talking to everybody, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do. This is how we're going to have success. This is how we're supposed to market. Anybody who has a pulse or can fog a mirror. So what's happening here is if you look at this, this can be really painful. And we like to refer to this as the path of pain, because what's happening here is this can take weeks, this can take months, even to get one person to enroll in your business with you or to buy a product from you. And what we're doing here is we're simply chasing people, we're convincing people, and we're pitch slapping, is what we like to call it, to everybody, and not even realizing that maybe the people that we're talking to are not even right to work with us in our businesses, or our product is not even right for them. So we don't want you to go down this path of pain anymore. We want you to not even have to prospect anymore. So get excited, because this really is just the beginning, my friend, and where you're going to start leaving all those old school offline and online tactics behind you, so you can start paving the way to build your business 100% digitally. Doesn't that sound amazing? So we want you to take a minute and think about what it would be like not to have to prospect, and not have to go to those meetings in the evening time, to leave your kids, your family, or the things that you love, having those awkward conversations with complete strangers everywhere you went, trying to come up with a script that you're going to use on them, right? To have them take a look and listen to what you're doing. So get excited, because this is where you're going to pivot and change the way you do business, and forever. So we wanted to throw in here also, implementation of skills and education is crucial for your success. And we just simply want to say that, anybody that's out there being successful and having great success is because they've taken the time to invest in themselves and their businesses, meaning there is no easy button, and you have to continually learn, be curious, and understand that you're going to keep learning and growing as you keep evolving, which is a really good thing. All right, so effective marketing. Well, we figured that this was our missing link, and we're probably thinking this is going to be your missing link too. Because when we start out in our network marketing businesses, we're really not taught how to have effective marketing, meaning we're just pretty much told to go talk to everybody, right? So online is a completely different beast. And what you're going to be learning here are strategies that are going to teach you how to bring people to you. And here's the thing that most people and most network marketers don't understand, is that we are in the relationship business, so we have to have a network to market to. And that doesn't just mean our friends and family. We have to think bigger and broader, right? So what you're going to be learning here are those effective marketing strategies. They're going to, again, bring people to you, your perfect prospects, those kinds of things. People that are going to want to know more about what you're doing. This is where you're going to have people like raising their hands, wanting to sign up with you in your business, and having, messages come to you, wanting to learn more about exactly what you're doing, and emails, with leads and sales and commissions. So you're probably sitting there thinking this is all too good to be true. It is not, my friend. We want you, again, stay excited, because this is exactly what you're going to be learning is attraction marketing. And we know that this term is used a lot now out there in the communities, in social media, and what people think they're doing as attraction marketing is really not. So get excited, because what you're going to be learning here is true attraction marketing, and learn how to be an attraction marketer. So the 5 steps that you're going to be learning are right here. And the first one is branding. And so we want to take the confusion out of branding, because we know this can be kind of one of those things that people don't think that they need. They're confused by it, and they don't think it's important to them. So we're going to take out the confusion and make sure you understand how important and crucial it is in your business. And then power posting. Power posting we're going to give you great clarity on how to post, when to post, and what's most effective for you to get the best engagement and conversations going. And then nurturing your prospects. This is super important, because you want to keep the people that are coming to your page, or wanting to know more, and how to have effective conversations with them, to keep the conversations going and to keep the relationship, because this basically is what your audience is, right? So nurturing your prospects is very important. And then closing and converting. Well, this kind of seems to be a struggle for a lot of people. They get very nervous about this part when it comes to the sales process. So we want to make sure that this is we want to make sure that you understand it doesn't have to be complicated. And it's a very simple process. And it's different than when you're out there building offline than it is online. And so we're going to make it really easy for you to understand and have more confidence and posture when you're doing the converting and closing process. And then automation. If you're not familiar with automation, then get excited because we're going to pretty much show you how this will look in your business and what it can do for you on a very basic level, all the way to a very strategic, high level advanced system. So I hope you got some value out of this training. I'm going to conclude my training today and get excited because your next training is going to be by our diva Margaret, and she's going to be talking about branding. And so we'll see you in the next training.